I thought you could live a marriage as status quo, but the fact is you can't. You are either coming together or you're going apart.
We can't possibly be having meaningful, Christ-like relationships as long as we're in this constantly defensive mode.
I was getting to a point I didn't want to say something wrong, or Bernadette was afraid to say something wrong.
It's not about looking back, it's about looking forward. It's about saying, what can we build starting today?
Beginning Now Ministries presents Living the Truth with Dr. Glenn Pickering, where it's not about the rules, it's about the relationship.
Marriage is the one relationship that we're in specifically because in the context of that relationship we experience God's presence. To be married well is to stand in the presence of God day in and day out. The person we marry for one profound internal reason, because in their presence I know God.
We've spent so many years in a place that wasn't transforming, wasn't growing, and it was because in large part, we weren't living in a truthful place, and we weren't living in a positive place.
The Living the Truth DVD series is designed to provide the ongoing transformation that every marriage needs. Dr. Glenn Pickering, a pastor and licensed psychologist for more than 20 years, along with his wife Gwen, lead an intimate discussion on how couples can begin to break destructive communication patterns and build the marriage they really want immediately.
I don't want to be fighting, or arguing. What I want is to be connected.
In order for our marriage to be that great connection, that place where we experience God's presence so clearly, our thinking has to be right.
I felt like I didn't just go to a marriage seminar, I went to something that taught me how to think clearly and differently about my life.
Everything in the world goes in this order: think, feel, do. Our God is interested in one thing: transformation, in helping you to become exactly the new being that He would want you to be.
Our marriage has totally transformed. Instead of distancing ourselves, we're working together as a team.
Everything that's right in your relationship is based upon the truth.
I just discovered that there were a lot of untruths, a lot of things that I thought about myself and about our marriage that just weren't biblical, they just weren't true.
I'm a precious child of God, period. He loves me no matter what, and I'm his kid.
That little teeny lie, I need to be right, has destroyed millions of marriages.
And it has literally changed the environment of our church. We have better tools to equip each other and our staff and our church to really work together.
This just gave us some real practical answers that really have transformed how we interact with one another.
It wasn't like we had to hide behind anything about our marital issues.